Hello and welcome back to Witchcraft Unveiled, where we explore the unknown history of hoodoo and voodoo, and, well, sometimes we wander a bit further afield. I'm Virginia, and as always, I'm joined by Steve. Today we're diving into the world of Polish witchcraft, which is honestly nothing like the broomsticks and black cat stuff you see in films. Steve, you've actually been to Poland, haven't you?
Yeah, I have, and you're right, Virginia, it's a whole different world. Polish magic is, well, it's earthy. It's not about big showy rituals. It's about the land, the spirits and the people. I remember back in the 1970s, I visited this tiny village in the Polish countryside. It was all mist and birch trees, and you could just feel something old in the air. One evening, I was invited, very quietly mind you, to watch a ritual for the Leshi, the forest spirit. It wasn't anything dramatic. Just a few folks, a bit of bread, just of bread, some whispered words, and a little offering left at the edge of the woods. No one made a fuss. It was just part of life.
That's so different from what people usually imagine. I mean, in ancient Slavic times, before Christianity, they had all these spirits. Domowiki for the home, Leshi for the forest. But what's fascinating is how those beliefs didn't just disappear when the church arrived. They sort of blended together, right?
Exactly. Instead of fighting it, people just folded the old ways into the new. You get Christian prayers mixed with old charms, icons next to little bundles of herbs. It's what some folks call magical Catholicism, and it was all passed down by word of mouth, especially by women. The countryside shaped it. Life was hard, so you needed every bit of help you could get, whether from saints or spirits.
It's like the land itself is part of the magic. I love that. And it's all so quiet. Not the kind of thing you'd see in a Hollywood film, but maybe that's the point. So let's talk about the Septunka, the Whisperers. I first read about them in a folklore seminar at uni, and I was just hooked. These women weren't flashy at all. No robes, no grand titles. Just village women, but everyone respected them. They'd heal with herbs, prayers, and these little rituals that looked so simple, but apparently they were really powerful.
That's right. The Septunka were the backbone of the village, really. They'd mumble incantations under their breath, maybe make the sign of the cross, or tie a knot in a bit of string. One of their main tools was water, blessed water, sometimes gathered before sunrise or from a sacred well. They'd whisper into it, then use it to cleanse someone's aura. And eggs. Oh, the egg thing is brilliant. They'd roll a raw egg over someone's body to draw out bad energy, then crack it into water and read the shapes. It's a kind of divination, but also a healing.
And the herbs, mugwort, yarrow, chamomile, all grown with intention, picked in silence. I love how the Septunka would blend Christian and pagan charms, like you'd have a prayer to Archangel Michael right alongside a nod to the old Slavic moon goddess. It's such a beautiful mix. And the prayers themselves, half whispered, passed down from mother to daughter, never written down. It's all so intimate.
Yeah, and it's not just about healing the body. They treat things the church couldn't, like the evil eye, curses, or just that feeling of spiritual unrest. The Septunka were the ones you went to when nothing else worked, and even as modern medicine took over. They didn't vanish. They just went quiet, kept to the shadows. That's where they've always been most comfortable, I think.
What really gets me is how this kind of magic is still alive, even now. It's not about big ceremonies. It's in the little things, like whispering a blessing into your tea or saying a quiet prayer before you help someone. There's this revival happening, especially among young Polish women. They're looking for their grandmother's recipes, reclaiming those old prayers, and bringing the Septunka ways back, but in subtle, everyday rituals.
Yeah, I've seen that too. It's what I call quiet magic. You know, in the last episode, we talked about how the Book of Shadows became this personal thing, not some ancient relic. It's kind of the same here. The power isn't in the show. It's in the intention, the devotion, the connection to the land and your people. I've seen plenty of big dramatic rituals in my time, but honestly, It's the quiet ones that stick with you, the ones where you just feel something shift, even if you can't explain it.
I think that's what makes Polish witchcraft so special. It's not about being seen, it's about being felt. And anyone can do it, really. You don't have to speak Polish or know all the old words. It's about listening, paying attention, and letting the land and your own intention guide you.
That's it. Magic doesn't have to be loud to be real. Sometimes the most powerful things are the ones whispered when no one's looking. So if you're listening and you feel called, maybe try it. Whisper a blessing, say a quiet prayer, see what happens. You might be surprised.
Well, that's all for today's episode of Voodoo. Thanks for joining us as we wandered through the forests and kitchens of Poland.